Physics chapter 17, question number 19, 20 and 21. Question number 19. Explain why it is impossible to whirl a bung around on the end of a string in such a way that the string remains perfectly horizontal. So obviously, now in this particular situation, there is a bung that is being rotated around. So this bung would have a weight. So the weight is acting downwards, mg. So there is a centripetal force, there is a tension of the string. But at the same time, there has to be a vertical component which balances out or which cancels out the effect of the weight. So the tension should have a vertical component. So the vertical component is going to cancel out the effect of the weight of the bung. So as a result of that, that is the presence of a vertical component to balance out the weight of the bung makes it impossible for us to rotate it or whirl around this any object attached to a string in a perfectly horizontal plane. Then question number 20. Explain why an aircraft will tend to lose height when banking unless the pilot increases its speed to provide more lift. Right? So now when the plane is level, that is, it is flying forward in level flight, the lift that is on the wings of the aircraft will balance out the weight. So that means now if you take an aeroplane, now let's assume that this is an aeroplane, there will be lift on the wings of the aircraft that balance out the mg acting downwards. So this mg is acting downwards, so there is this lift will balance it out. So that lift is now going to reduce because the vertical component now the component of the reaction force is going to divide. So it is going to divide. It is going to provide for the centripetal force as well as it is going to cancel out the weight. So the aeroplane is going to fall, right? Because when it is banged, the vertical component of the lift is going to be less than that of the weight, and as a result, the plane is going to drop height or lose height. If you increase the speed, then there will be more lift. There will be more lift. So the speed has to be increased, not to make it lose weight, lose height. Then question number 21. If you have ever been down a water slide, you will know that you tend to slide up the sides as you go around a bend. Explain how this provides the centripetal force needed to push you around the bend. Explain why you slide higher if you are going faster. So this is actually something similar to this this experiment. What happens is there is a normal contact force on the wall of the slide, right? And that has a horizontal component. That horizontal component is what provides the centripetal force. Now, if you increase your speed, you will need a bigger force. So that means to provide a higher force, you have to go up the slide or curve. You would go higher up over the curved wall of the slide. Right? So these are actually simple ideas, but you have to think of them a little bit to kind of get a proper understanding of these things. If you do not understand, please raise questions, then I can explain it further.